So we're going to move to Kathy Mew, new mom, and still willing and okay to join us this morning.
Hi, everyone. It's good to be back. I hope I captured this correctly. Is this right, Violet? If I show this is how I'm feeling? And I don't really know how Lana's feeling. I don't hear her crying, but I'm hoping she's happy too. But it's really good to be back. You know, Karen does invite me to these meetings, and I haven't been able to make a few of them since I've been pregnant. But you know, it's really wonderful to get this sense of community. Even though I'm tech oriented, I am extroverted. And so during my pregnancy and postpartum, and especially during COVID, I have felt very isolated. Karen has heard me speak about that, and it's quite weird to be a new mom at this time, a new first-time mom at this time. So it's wonderful to join. If you guys, I'm sure there's a lot of parents on the call. If you guys have any advice for me, I'm always willing to share it. But it has been very, I have been getting some community through Zoom at this time, so that's been helpful. So Karen asked me, hey, is there something cool we can do this time during this session? And I hope that we've come up with something you guys will enjoy. It's an adaptation of Violet's rosebush exercise. So I won't be the one giving the prompt. I believe Karen will help me there. But
oh, really? Okay. I was sort of counting. I know you told me that, but I didn't get it ready. So keep talking. I'll get there.
Okay. I'll explain it, but I think you'll get their creative juices flowing better than I could. So
but you're going to share your screen, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll do the prompt, of course. Yes, yes. Great.
Awesome. So the exercises, let me see if I can share my screen first, is to have everyone collaborate on a community type of rose garden. So instead of just one rose bush, it will be, let me show it. No, that's my Spotify. Okay, can everybody see my basis? Just like lots of, okay. So the spirit of the exercise will be whatever speaks to you. You can start attaching your flowers or however you might have originally drawn your rose bush to more of a community picture. So it won't just be one single rose bush, it would be everybody contributing to it. And if you haven't done it on Zoom before, there is a green bar that says that I am speaking, and you would click on it, go to annotate, and you can freely use any of the tools to scribble on my drawing. Now, Karen, for some reason, I can't see my Zoom window anymore, so I won't be able to see what everyone has drawn. Just warning you now.
Okay.
So if you can help moderate and explain and let me know when people are finished, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's so weird. I wonder, oh, I guess since you're screen sharing, oh, maybe I can make you a host down here.
I think it's because I'm screen sharing in full picture mode.
Okay, I'll watch.
Yeah.
I'll watch this. Okay. All right. So if everyone can go to the annotate function and contribute to this, as Kathy said, community rose garden.
We're not able to annotate.
No?
No, when I click on it, it doesn't do it.
You have to go to view options and then go to annotate.
Yeah.
Great.
Can you see my screen? Yeah.
Okay,
where
that's
it says
good.
Annotate. Yeah. So whenever you're ready, go ahead. However you would like to add to the rose garden, go ahead and do that.
Every time I add one, it disappears.
Can you hear that, Kathy?
That's the same for me.
Really?
That's what happened for me too.
Okay.
Maybe
Got
I
it.
need to
Interesting.
stay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there
it
it
is.
goes. It's going.
Awesome.
It hasn't disappeared. Yay.
Yay. It was always there.
I believe with, we have amazing participation in this call. Is it like 70 or more people? So I'm guessing it's lagging a little bit.
Oh, that's probably why. Oh, I love this.
And Karen, just so you know, when I
Yes.
exited that full picture mode, I can see
Yes.
people's annotations now.
Oh, you can now. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was going to ask you that because I wouldn't want you to miss it. Lovely. So we'll share with you this template so that you can use this for one or more people yourselves. Okay. I think we got to a stopping point.
Okay, let me just
Oh,
grab the
there's
screen.
the lag part. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's even more. That's so cool.
Karen, if you don't mind taking a screenshot too, just to
I'll
make
do it.
sure we
I will.
grab this.
Yeah. Because thanks to you, I know how to take a screenshot.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Great. Ooh, more's coming. All right. Should we end it? This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous.
Thank you so much, everyone. It's great to see such a strong community, and the fact that, everyone's coming from, I don't know, Karen, is it probably over 50 countries, it's wonderful.
Yes. Well, I haven't looked at the chat because I don't want to do something to end the meeting prematurely. So I sort of stay focused. But when I do, I'm going to be very happy to see how many countries there are. Maybe someone could add them up. All right. So you ready for part two, Kathy?
Sure. Let me see if I can stop share here. And you grabbed the screenshot?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see it, but maybe I'll see like 10 of them when you stop sharing, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get everybody ready on the second part, which is there's another piece of technology that Karen has used, I think, last week in some of her sessions, both in a group setting and I think with your client. Is that right, Karen?
Yes.
And the technology is using a word cloud. So if you're not familiar with it, you'll see the output of what a word cloud is in a second. But the first part of building a word cloud is to have some text as input. So what I'd like to invite everyone to do is please express in the chat maybe 3 to 5 words of how you felt doing that community exercise of drawing the rose bush drawing together. Okay, great. I'm going to try to stay on top of this. There's a lot of words flowing in, but essentially, you can go to any word cloud app, I think the one that I use is called wordclouds.com. So it's up here, wordclouds.com. And what you do is you can put in some text to illustrate what are the most common words that are coming up. So I would go to File and then paste type text. I hope that this works. I copied some of the words that came in, but not all of them right now. So this is my first attempt, but a lot of people are saying everyone connected, happy, excited. I'm sure if I pasted more, it would have even more of a breadth of words that would come up. But it's just great to see what's the words that are coming up that are the highest frequency. Stronger, warm, loved. Karen, I don't know if you have more to add to this. I'm sorry I didn't get to paste everybody's.
No,
text
that's
here.
okay. And then do you want to show how you can change the shape?
Oh, sure. So you can go in and change many things with this. So you can change things like Karen said, the shape. So right now it's a diamond. You know, you can change it to be a heart. Sometimes you need to alter the gap size and it fills it in a little bit better. So you see here, there's a heart that came out. You can change the theme or the color. So right now I have the bright colored text on a black background. You can ask your client or whoever's participating to help you choose one that speaks to them. And I've chosen this font, but maybe you're feeling a little bit, you know, more scripty, more bold, to say. And you can build and customize the word cloud to however your client or the group is feeling. Sorry, you can hear Lana crying in the background.
Well, she's being as generous as she possibly can be with you when she's maybe, you know, so we're grateful to the time you're giving us.
Thank you. So if that makes sense, if you had, if I had been better about copying much more of the words, and you know, what I'll do is I'll take the chat log and I'll build the real word cloud as an output from this session. I guess Karen, can you send out the real word cloud after we're done after the meeting?
Oh, I will definitely. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Did someone have a question? Michelle?
Sorry, I'm muting and unmuting myself. Yeah, I have a question about, so I know that in the past when I've tried to copy and paste things from the chat, Zoom won't let me. So with word clouds, is it different, or how do you get the words from the chat into word clouds?
Oh, that's interesting. When I highlight the chat right now and right click, it says copy. I'm not sure, Michelle, if you can see that, or if for some reason it might be disabled.
I think I work with a lot of kids in LAUSD, and they're using their LAUSD Zoom. And my assumption is that LAUSD probably has some block. That's my guess, because I can never copy and paste.
Okay. So one thing you can do, Michelle, is you can just type in the words if you're quick. Like for a group like this, that would be maybe impossible for me anyway, but that might be the workaround if you can still share your screen. So yeah, there's probably going to be limits to it, or you can make it and then show them later or something like that. And then Catherine in London had a question too.
Oh, yes, I had a question, and if it's too difficult, just ignore me. Somebody did me a wonderful, I think he called it a Wordle, so maybe that's a different package, where he made it in the shape of a woman, because it was about women's health issue of menopause. Unfortunately, the woman looked 20. So I was wondering if there's a way to import your own silhouettes, perhaps mine, to make the Wordle a shape that's a little more age appropriate. But that's fine if that's a bit random or specific.
It looks like at least with this tool, and I've never used it. Let me share my screen again. It looks like, there's a library of pictures. So maybe there would be one of a woman. You wouldn't have to necessarily bring your own, but there also seems to be an upload a shape feature. So I haven't tested it out, but I would say give it a go and let us know.
Yeah, perfect. Upload sounds just right. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. All right. Patrick, you had a question, and then I think we have to let Kathy go because I can
Sure,
hear
Kathy,
Miss Land.
what I'm finding is I wonder, do any of these translate either the Sandtray, a wonderful mechanism, or this? I typically use Doxy.com. It's a DoxyMe, which is a telemedicine app, or FaceTime, or Skype even. I don't use Zoom a lot. Do these tools, how can you access these tools when you're on other than Zoom? Because I'm not a frequent Zoom user for clients.
With Skype, are you able to screen share, or is it just your own video feed?
I think you can screen share in Skype.
Okay. So we built these tools to be agnostic of what conferencing tool you're using. So if you use Google Meet, for example, it's not limited to Zoom. I haven't used Skype for anything other than just chatting like this and FaceTime to show grandma now, Lana. So I haven't used it in those applications, but so long as there is a screen sharing function, you can be able to cast your screen in the same way and do the same function. So I'd be happy to test and confirm that, Patrick, and let you know, but it's never been built in mind for just Zoom.
Okay.
The word cloud, though, you'll want something where someone can provide you text, so a chat, or even if they can send you what they're feeling by email. So something where you can just copy and paste the text. That's the best way to use the word cloud.
Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, the telemedicine apps like DoxyMe have a chat feature, like in the side, like we do with Zoom.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Kathy, thank you. It's an understatement to say I am so happy you're back to work with and help us. And I'll just invite people to, if you want to email us with some other technical questions that you're running into, maybe I can group them together and Kathy can address them either on a future call or via email or something, because you're such a great resource. And most of us who go into the therapy profession aren't also tech experts. So anyway, we so appreciate it. I think I'm speaking for all of us, and thanks again. And I'll just say to people that I use the word cloud, as Kathy referred to, with a client who was feeling really anxious. And I know no one's working with anxious clients right now. So this was something no one ever sees. And I had her do a word cloud, and I had her do a whole list of everything that she is anxious about. And I shared my screen so she could see it happening. And this young woman is 19, so she knows about word cloud. I shared my screen, and so she saw all the words, her whole list, and I kept encouraging her to tell me more. And then I made the word cloud with her direction. I said, what shape do you want? What font do you want? What size do you want? And so she could get a picture of her anxiety that she was feeling. And then I asked her to do one of how she wants to feel. And she did the same thing, where she listed everything of how she wants to feel, and then what size, what shape, what color, what background, what font type. And so seeing those two side by side, she found to be really helpful. So yes, Anna, I know that some things maybe aren't going to translate about this word cloud. And yes, I will, I'll put Kathy and I will put together a step-by-step and we'll send it in the follow-up email. No problem at all. Okay. All right, Kathy, thank you. To you
Thank
and
you,
Lana
everyone.
and Mike.